Welcome to Morning Momentum. Last week we dealt with various principles of charting our course and thus affording ourselves the best opportunity at obtaining a successful outcome. Today we're going to look at the principle of commitment. There are a few principles as critical and essential to setting out on a charted path and ultimately arriving where it is that we desire to arrive than the quality of commitment. Often we run into adversity and challenges and wrongfully diagnose these signs as the will of God that we throw in the towel and try another path. If adversity were a sign of being out of the will of God and evident that it was time to try a different path, nobody deserved a reset button like the figure in the Bible, Job. Job endured some terrible times that left him in poverty, physically destitute, and having suffered great tragedy. But in the midst of terrible opposition, his wife approached him and offered him a path of escape when she said, "Job, why don't you just curse God and die?" Now, without context, her offer sounds cold and heartless. But understanding the context of the amount of pain and suffering that Job was enduring, her offer was really more of a plea of mercy and sympathy. Yet right in the midst of his pain and suffering, Job charted a path. Job 23:10, Job stated this, "When he," speaking of God, "has tried me, I shall come forth as pure gold." This was Job's charted path. I'm going to make it through this, and when I do, I'll be better than I was when I went into it. Job committed to this desired path. When he could have given up, he held on. When it may have seemed to others like he was out of the will of God and an immediate course correction was in order, Job stayed the course. 19 chapters later, the testimony of Job's commitment is made evident when the Bible states in Job 42:10, "And God gave Job twice as much as he had before." What path has presented you with challenges? What course have you charted that it looks like it would be easy for you to give up and just throw in the towel? Perhaps the answer is not in choosing another path, but in committing to the one that you're presently on.